special group of people. Peter, if you don't mind making me a co-host again, that'd be awesome. I saw Sheila's amazing before and afters, by the way. That was like so cool. I know. Okay. We're still tuning this one up. There's going to be another format of this, but I just want to start with honoring our incredible team that's here. Coco, leave it. No. Coco, no. Hold up. Coco's trying to bite off, not Jaden, but a toy. Okay, cool. I'm on two baby duties. So, this call could not be possible without multiple leaders stepping in and stepping up. So we have, of course, our moderators. Our moderators on this call are those that are leading the call. They're going through the IPAs, they're sharing their wisdom. But let's just give a special honor. This is everyone that's moderated so far. Dana and Amelia, of course, Allison, Danielle. Allison's about to go into surgery today. We are praying for you. Pam, Kelly, Pam's got an amazing product spotlight that she's going to be doing tomorrow, by the way. You don't want to miss that. Tammy Egbert, Winter Baker. So can we just give them all a round of applause and a big thank you, because it's a labor of love. It's a lot. They're doing work not just within their own business and leading their own lives and everything, but they are helping every single one of us. And we truly could not do this without them. And just so you know, our goal on all of these is we want to expand, right? We want to have more of you step in and step up, because the best way to really learn in leadership and to get better is to contribute. Like, that's one of the biggest secrets that I've learned in life. If you can find ways to get involved, there's a saying that service to many leads to greatness. And when you start to step in at any capacity, you'll notice that your own capacity starts to expand as well too. It's like a secret that's there. So moderators, just to let you know, are at least vice presidents and above. They're people that are showing up. They're people that are they're following the system. Their teams are following the system, and they're doing the deal. So if that's you or you want to, then aspire to that. We love to have you on the moderator team because we need your flair. I need Dana Harper's amazing bald head, beautiful bald head. No, and all of his incredible wisdom. Like, I look forward to that, right? Like, that's just so much fun. So those are our moderators. Okay. They're just responsible for doing what you see. And it's a lot of fun. Okay. It's a big team effort. Number two is we then have our Zoom hosts. These are the people that do the magic behind the scenes, that honestly are the ones with the greatest power, because if they're not here, then this thing don't happen. They open up the Zoom. They're the ones that are live streaming. They're the ones that are making sure that, these things are moderated, and they provide a stage for our moderators to be able to lead. So they don't have to think about the tech side, and they can just focus on helping the group. And then also they're the ones that can help just making sure that we have an amazing environment. So Louis Taylor, Peter Ho, Kathy Buchanan, Katie Garner, Sunny Yang. Let's give them a big round of applause. Like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They are typically on at least 15 minutes early. They got a lot of stuff. They're an amazing team, and we love them. Zoom host, we're looking for more as well. These are people that you're on, you have a computer. It's not super techy. Katie might argue. She's doing well. But it's like, you have to be okay or willing to learn a little bit. It's just a couple of buttons. And we have a backup team, of course, and we all help out each other, right? So things can happen with tech, but that's why it's important to have multiple there, okay? And then finally, what many of us love is that we do end these calls with prayer. And personally, I feel like that's a secret to the success of this organization. And our prayer team, they end us with prayer, right? They give words of encouragement. They uplift the entire community. Maybe they share a word that's on their heart as we close out together. And they just start our day with so much grace and so much love. So we have Eric Minter, Denise Kirk, Lisa Swanton, Paula Allen, and Dr. Cassie Williams. Let's give them a big thank you. A lot, right? I don't know if you're a person of prayer, one of the scariest things to do is pray aloud, number one, and then pray in a group, number two. So it's like it's a big heavy weight. So we just super appreciate you guys that you cover us so well, you know. On that, I want to make who's on the prayer team, right? These are people, who do we look for in each of these? We want to find people that have a heart for any of these. It's an open door. But the primary thing is, are you on these calls? Are you showing up? Are you contributing? We want to make sure that you're the type that you're like in this, right? This is your culture. This is your call. And I'm preaching to the choir because obviously you're all here. But if any of these at all interest you, then we want to expand. If you're like, Zoom sounds cool, and you get to see the back end of things, and you get extra little details, right? Let us know. We'd love to involve you, right? If you're like, you know what, I'd love to pray. Awesome. Like, let us know on that. Or if you're like, I'm a VP and above, I've been loving these calls. It's been helping me and my team. And you're like, I'd love to be able to help moderate this too. Let us know too. And we're constantly looking to expand. On that note, for example, we have Matt and Jolene, and you guys have seen Matt and Jolene. They rose their hand. They're like, you know what? I'm down to be. They're going to help on the Zoom side. They're going to help on the prayer team. They're going to pray out tomorrow, actually. So we're super excited for them, and super big thank you. So let's give everyone one more, just tons of love in the chat below. Thank you. Thank you. Like, this call could not happen without all of you. And blessing happens on the other side of service 100%, you know? With that, another announcement on my end as well is, just so you guys know, in case we didn't say this already, we are going out to Asia, me and Becky personally, tonight. So we're going to be out in Asia for a month doing partner co stuff. So we're speaking at the Macau PXP. We're speaking at the Japan PXP. And then we're going to do a little bit of travel in between as well too. And our intention is we're not leaving, right? We are in heavy business mode. So we're doing everything. You'll see us everywhere. We may or may not be on these calls all the time because of time zone and schedule and internet, and we just don't know. So just be aware, but I do want to be on as much as I can. But I know that even if I'm not, I mean, what I love about these calls is not my call at all. Like, the reason why these calls work is because of y'all. But just so you know, if you guys are messaging me in the next, especially this next week as we travel and all that, if I get back to you later than I typically do, and I pride myself in responding, because remember, we are premium level entrepreneurs. I pride myself in responding typically within a day. Like, that's kind of my own personal standard. If I don't get back to you within a day, it doesn't mean I don't like you. It probably means I'm jet lagged like crazy and trying to figure something out. But yeah, but just so you guys know, but things are moving, things are growing, all of that. I will be, for those of you either in or interested in the Millionaire Mentorship Group, Dory Samburn just qualified for that. And did our speakers yesterday not do amazing on that drop talk? Right? Paula Allen and oh my gosh, who else was speaking yesterday? I'm like blanking right now. I was up at yeah, Beth and Cindy. Yes, thank you.
Beth, yeah.
Yes. They did phenomenal. Every one of them was in the Millionaire Mentorship, and we actually taught people how to craft your story. We coached them on it, and they delivered. And those are literally stage-worthy stories right there. And we want more people there. So with that said, that's everything on my end. Dana, I'm gonna toss it back to you and make sure baby's okay.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. I want to throw in a announcement for anyone that is has potential customers in West Africa. For those that don't know, I actually live, my family and I, in West Africa. That's where I'm calling you from now, in Nigeria. And we've, from time to time, we get people in the team that reach out to us and say, "Hey, I know someone there. I have someone who's interested." And we kind of redirect you where to go. But this particular promo that just was launched a few days ago is so good, we would be remiss not to let the entire, worldwide organization know about it, in case you do have people in Nigeria, this was probably the best time to introduce them to the product that's offered here in Nigeria, which in Nigeria we offer the Tahitian noni juice, TNG, the original Tahitian noni juice. And right now there's a promotion. It's only going on for a few weeks, but right now they're doing a buy one get one on all of Tahitian noni. Buy one get one. So basically, what that means is if someone orders over here, the minimum order is 2 bottles of Tishanoni, which if anyone knows, the bottles, each bottle lasts about 2 weeks if used regularly. So 2 bottles is a month supply. If someone orders 2 bottles, they get 2 bottles for free. And there's no limit, right? Some people are buying these by the cases. If they buy a case, they get a whole case for free. If they buy 5 cases, they get 5 more cases for free. So this is a huge incentive. It's basically 50% off value of Tahitian noni. And so even not even knowing the prices, I know that we use Naira. You might not know the what that value is, the equivalent. Doesn't matter. 50% value of any currency is a huge discount. And it's something big that encourages people to actually do their order. So definitely wanted everyone to know about that since it's uh all the time that we've been here, we've never seen a deal this good, right, for this area. So I wanted to make sure that you were aware and knew about it. Moving to Nigeria. I know, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, and then lastly, before we open it up a little bit, wanted to briefly talk about, and we have some leaders on the line that I wanted to hear. They don't know. I'm kind of putting them on the spot, but this we have this 90-day challenge going on right now, and it's such a brilliant challenge for so many reasons. The timing of it couldn't be better as we go into this fourth quarter, as we help you and I and many, many people create life-altering stories and testimonials through the products and through our community and through this challenge that will literally take us into the new year when we're going to have just a plethora of people all looking to improve their health, to lose some weight, to feel better. And we're going to have just an unlimited amount of success stories to show. Like the timing right now, for those who take advantage of this and take it seriously, you're not only setting yourself up for the next 90 days, but you're setting yourself up for an incredible 2026. And so we love what's going on. We love the fact that it's helping a lot of people get the 3-pack of Noni, right? Because it's a great offer. Gives them everything they need to do the 90-day challenge, and they're getting the drops. Sorry, I said the 3-pack of Noni, 3-pack of the drops. It gives them an incredible discount, right? So definitely any updates. We would love to hear from either Miss Kelly Smith, Danielle Singh. Looking else, who else is on the line here today?
Hey, Dana.
Yes, Kelly.
Hey, I have kiddos in the background, so I'll be quick. But I want to share really quick. I had a message this morning. I get messages every day for like the past couple of weeks about this challenge. One is from a really good friend of mine who she was a really tough sell. She was on the weight loss shot and she was having a lot of success, but she felt like horrible, apparently, like felt terrible. So she was liking the weight loss aspect, but she hated feeling sick all the time. So I finally was like, look, we're doing this challenge. I'm begging you, like, just give it 90 days, grab the drops and try it. And she did. And she messaged me this morning and she's like, I'm down 6 pounds and I feel incredible. She's like, I felt like dog poop for 9 months on the shot. And she's like, for the last 2 weeks, I feel like a new me. And I was like, oh, I was like, yes, yes, yes. I was like, I was so excited. Right. So this is the thing this is what people are experiencing. They're feeling better. They're getting encouraged, right? They're getting off of some stuff that isn't making them feel good. And we're giving them that alternative, that healthy lifestyle where they can still lose weight. They can still change their body. But like James said last night in the call, they can do it in the natural way, like maybe just a little bit of a healthier way, and it's long term. And so I was just so excited for like a friend to be able to experience that so quickly on the drops and in the challenge. And she referenced some of the meals that she's been making, and she said she's feeding them to her family and they're actually eating it, and that made me so happy. So thank you, Danielle, for your just delicious recipes. But guys, this is what it's about. Our business is the bread and butter of our business is a subscribe and save customer. So that means a happy customer seeing results is going to stay, and that's going to help your business grow. And when they find results, they're going to tell other people and convert to brand partner, right? So this is why we just want you to jump into this challenge. There's over, I think Danielle said, over 200 and almost 20 people on this challenge. We're going to get to 320. We're going to get to 420. We're going to keep sharing this thing until it absolutely just 10x's the challenge. And as we close out 2025, people are going to already have those resolutions done. They're going to be in better shape. They're going to feel incredible. And then they get to do the new year as a new you, right? They're already going to feel good. So they can launch into the new year already with those transformations started. And because we're going to continue the content and continue the fun and continue the support, they're going to continue the product and continue the journey. So you guys, I hope that you're utilizing the challenge, and we are so excited and super proud of y'all.
Kelly, I'm going to ask you a question if you don't mind.
Sure.
What if I was somebody on this line that, I didn't start yet? And, I'm wondering, hey, is it too late for me to really dive into this and really get the full benefit from it? Or maybe I have a potential customer or a customer who's used the products that I've planted the seeds with them. They like the idea, but they're thinking the same thing. Oh, okay, the deadline was passed. Everyone has already started.
Right.
Maybe it's too late for me to really dive
Yeah.
into it. What would you say to someone that has that concern?
I love that. That's such a great question. And we talked about this before we even started the challenge. And this is like the cool thing about this challenge is it's ongoing. So you can jump in at any time. We really started the challenge on like day 1, but I don't care if it's day 20, day 50, day 90, you can still jump in, because all you have to do is start taking the products, right? You're not missing anything. You're going to get the content. You can start with the recipes. You can start with the live trainings from Shanna, moving your body. Maybe you start with wall push-ups. And in 90 days, you can do real push-ups. Imagine that. Imagine thinking right now, because I'm like, girl, I'm not doing a push-up. Like, I don't know. I'm going to start on the wall, right? And I missed a couple of her lives. But the cool thing is that we have the group. I can go tag her in something saying, hey, I know you didn't start at the very beginning, but check this out. I think you'll love this recipe. Or, hey, go watch Shanna's live. She talked about moving more and not having to go to the gym. So the cool thing is this is ongoing. You can jump in at any time. You might have been in this challenge for the last 2 weeks and you don't have drops yet. That's okay. We want you to see that there's more to this challenge than just the products or just the diet. It's a lifestyle. It's merging everything together. And so it's a jump in at any time. You're not missing out. You're only getting incredible content, and you're going to feel better once you do get on the products. And you can just gather all the things when you jump in the group. So the most important thing is to keep talking about the challenge, inviting people to the challenge, and plugging them in when they do, making sure they're filling out that form, making them feel welcome, welcoming them in, have them do the graphic. I don't care if they're 3 weeks in, right? If there's 3 weeks past and they didn't start, have them make the graphics so people can say, oh, welcome to the challenge, Susie Q. Like, super happy to have you here. We want everyone to feel accepted, valued, appreciated, and cheered on. So that's why we're trying to do that in the group. So no, there's nothing that people are going to miss. They can jump in at any time. And the cool thing about it is we're continuing it past that 90 days. So when we close out this first challenge, we're going to start a new one. And we're going to go through 4 challenges next year. And they're going to be all amazing. Think about holidays. Think about the springtime. Think about summertime, how fun we can make a summer challenge, right? So it's going to be ongoing and it's going to be fantastic. So jump in at any time.
Love that. Love that. Danielle mentioned in the chat, 90 days is really the day someone starts. So even if they feel like they started after, everyone else, they can start today and make a 90-day run, right? A 90-day push on their health, following the program, using the products, and it's absolutely incredible. So, Daniel, was there anything else? I see your hand.
Yeah, it's a great point. And I keep telling everyone like 90 days is really what it takes. We all know that when you had to have amazing results with the drops, right? So the 90-day challenge was ongoing. So it's whenever, just like Kelly said, they start, that is their day one. And so we use it as a, as a motivation, the 90-day challenge. But I'll also be building out, so you're never late coming in. You're never late beginning or starting again too, right? So some people fall off and then it's like, okay, it's all right, let's just start again. So the guide section also will be built out where we'll have, I already have the welcome post, but it'll go more into detail and it's going to say step one, this is, and we'll be we're going to have a training on this, but just tagging people in a welcome post and letting them know this is where you start. They can go through the guides then and go step one, step two, step three, meaning choose your pack, your product pack. We'll have we're also going to have the official 90-day challenge pack that will be in there and they can look at that or choose something that's better fit, get them registered, and then it will go down the guides showing what they need to do to get started in the challenge. So it'll be ongoing and yeah, it's exciting. So that's it.
Thank you. I love those updates. Appreciate all the hard work that you ladies do for the entire team. It's so appreciated, and I know that you hear it from time to time and you hear it often, but I just want to say it again because from all of us, it's very much appreciative. Kelly, your hand is up again. Okay, no. So again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So for everyone, these IPA calls, right? We like to have updates and announcements that you get each and every day. You get a chance to get coached by incredible leaders, like we've heard from Miss Kelly Smith and Danielle Singh. And then one of the main parts of these calls is to hear you, to learn from you, to learn about what you are actually doing to get results. We call them IPAs, income producing activities. And so I want to now transition into that segment of the call here and hear what has been happening for you, a result you might have received already, to either lead to be getting a customer, leading to getting a partner, even if it's not officially finished yet, but you see you're going in the path, right? And you're getting those results. That way we can get some ideas, we can learn from you, we can share ideas, and all you have to do is raise your hand with the raise hand feature under React. Just go to React, raise your hand, and we will call on you to hear your IPA. So first hand I saw up was Miss Kathy. Please, would love to hear your IPAs today.
Think it's Vanessa. Is that okay if I?
It's Vanessa.
Wow.
Vanessa.
Okay. Yes, I didn't. Oh, Vanessa, perfect. Oh, you know what? Your hand, the hand is blending into the background, so I didn't really see it. All right, Vanessa.
That's my pale hand, you see, and it's the same color, where is it over there? So the purpose of income producing calls is obviously to learn and from what others have done. So I was listening to James actually the other day, and I just literally copied what James said almost word for word. He did a post and I did it on my page as well. I should have got it up, shouldn't I? Where is it? Okay. So James did a post the other day and he just said 1 day flash sale. I don't forget what he said exactly, but I just did it on my thing. 1 day flash sale on the drops and anti-aging products. So that's predominantly what I promote. Can only offer to a few clients messaging me for details. So in the past 24 hours, I think the last count is I'm now up to 13 boxes and 3 elite. So it worked.
Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love that. And I saw the exact same post too, and I thought the exact same way. I said, I need to steal that post. So, Vanessa, we're learning so much. What I took away from that is, when we are seeing other people do things, right? And these posts, use it for inspiration. Literally, if you want to copy it word for word, copy it word for word, right? There's no plagiarism in network marketing or partner co, right? We actually get paid better by copying what other people are doing that works. So Vanessa took something she saw that Mr. James Zhang did. She tweaked it to the products that she focuses on. And look, incredible results already. So that shows you that post. And again, I saw it too. I'm inspired, Vanessa. I'm gonna actually do the same thing because at any time we can do a flash sale on our own, right? We don't have to wait for the company to do something. At any time we can do our own flash sale, and we can post it, put it out there, and entice customers to order from us now versus later, especially if you have a certain week that you're focusing on. Remember, we build week by week. What I love about this comp plan is that instead of thinking about going all in for an entire month, can you just pick a week and say, I'm going to focus this week. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to get my team, everyone around me. We're going to choose a week and we're going to push very, very hard. If that was what you did, maybe that's a great week to start a flash sale, right? As well, and put it out there. So a couple ideas. Go ahead, Vanessa.
I'll just add to that too. I've decided I'm just going to, extend for another 24 hours because I actually got so busy talking to people. What I was planning on doing was messaging every single person who had ever, said no or not now or whatever. So because I haven't had a chance to do that, I'm going to actually message them. And then I also said to one of my downline who she didn't want to do this post. And I said to her, well, then flip it around a bit and do a secret sale and do a private message to people and say, hey, secret sale, you're only going to be one of the few to know about it, blah, 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 and do it that way. Because I don't know why she wanted to do it on her page, but she didn't. So that's what I said to her to do for that. Just do a secret sale and mass out to people who have said maybe no, not now or whatever.
Awesome. And so I just have a question for you, Vanessa. Just I'm sure some other people are thinking it too. So for you, the few people that reach out and say, I want to be a part of this, what are you offering them?
Okay, so what I'm pretty much doing exactly what James did, tweaking slightly. So he was offering them the same price as brand partner price. I just padded it with a few dollars extra. So they're paying me. So he was taking their credit card details. They're paying me. So I've almost put it down. And I said to them, I'll just tell you actually, I said, oh, the prices were these are Australian prices for the Australian market. The ones one for 79, or you can get 2 boxes for whatever it is, 159 each. I said, yeah, so it brings the cost down. And then one of them, I actually did get her up to 4 boxes. So I said, oh, since you're getting 2, I don't know if you want to, And then she said, oh, okay, 4, yeah, all right, let me do that. So yeah, that was how I worded it to them.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Vanessa. Very inspiring, and we're excited to do that. Kathy has a question. So you had products on hand that you used for the flash sale. Is that correct, Vanessa? That was a question to you. So do you have the products on hand that you're using for the flash sale?
Well, no, because I'm in Bangkok, so I actually have to. I do have my daughter in Melbourne who's got some of mine on hand, but I don't know if she can send them out. So thank you for saying that. That was part of the reason why I thought they could pay me, that I might be able to send out some in Melbourne, but I don't know if that'll happen or not. So I'll just do it. They'll pay me. I'll just send it all out direct from the company. Do the orders online.
It's very smart. It's very smart. So again, she's taking advantage of the retail aspect of where she gets her wholesale price. She's able to sell it a little bit higher than wholesale. Customers are paying her direct. Very, very smart. And thank you for sharing that.
And
Great one.
as I say, I'm also putting it under a new brand partner, so it'll help her. But also, and as James pointed out, he said you'll get the new volume bonus as well. So yeah, I pick up a little bit more there as well.
Love that. Very great strategy, and love that. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Perfect. Let's move to Miss Kathy, please. Kathy Buchanan.
Thanks, Dana. This one I'm just so thrilled to share, and it's been working for a while. So August, a year ago, I had a reach out from a very dear friend of mine who was my sponsor in companies past. and asked about the drops. It wasn't the right timing. She's a nurse, Mayo Clinic, or retired. And then she reached out to me about a month or so ago, dialogue, continuing conversations, had some health issues. So my focus was her health, and I reached out to Pam thinking, knowing, well, we're all nurses. Pam has more knowledge of the products. She can even fine tune what's going to be best for Diana with health issues going on. And Pam took it and ran with it. I mean, she did a whole drop talk. It was amazing. I just love that girl so much. And the beautiful thing was at the end, she did share with Diana, I don't get any monetary out of this. I just do it from my heart. And it's my way of, practicing. So it was fabulous. Diana got on board on Saturday, and we'll be training her later on this afternoon. So thank you for all who have welcomed her in, but I could not be more happy. Thank you, Pam, and thank you for all the support here at the IPA Calls.
Fantastic. I love that. Congratulations. And you know what I really love about this, again, it's just confirmation to everyone, and especially if somebody's new on this team, right? They're new, this may be their first or second IPA call. If I heard that, I would be so motivated. I would feel like, okay, this is what I've been looking for, because the teamwork, the camaraderie, the helping each other, that is what we do in all of Partner Co. and most particularly in this team, right? That's exactly what we do. And this was a perfect example of that. So get to know everyone in the team, right? Get to know people, and don't hesitate, right, to reach out, especially to try to connect people that are similar, right? Like-minded people, same industry, same work. That's one of the keys, right, to this type of business. And we have people from all walks of life that's part of the team. So you have plenty of people that you can do that. 3 ways. Diane mentioned 3 ways are key, and that is it. That is absolutely the truth. Last question I have for you, Kathy, is where did you get that shirt? I want a shirt like that. I love it.
Danielle asked too. So Amanda down in Aussie land, gal I followed on TikTok and Instagram, she had it, and I reached out to her and said, "Where'd you get that?" And she shared with me, and I had another gal who made shirts. So I said to this gal, "Can you make that shirt?" Well, then she made it, and then it's like, maybe that was more like a copyright thing. So it's like, I'm not doing them ever again. But so this is a little adapted, and she did adapt it so it wasn't exactly the same thing, but anybody could have somebody do drop dealer,
I
just
love
not my
it. Thank
source.
you. Well, awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely love it. And we appreciate Dana says we all need those shirts. Absolutely, without a doubt. Thank you so much, Kathy. Next, I see on the line, a hand that I saw that was up was Miss Francine. Miss Francine, please.
I think it was Dory, Dana.
Is it Dory? Oh, yeah, it's jumping around. Dory first, then Francine.
Good morning, everybody. Well, good morning for me. It's 4 a.m. here. But um, yeah, so Peter, if you want to unmute and chime into this, because I know that you're a part of it too. But I had a customer who started back in June, completely fell off and was not following correctly how to do it. But with the reassurance that she can do it and get the results fast if she follows program, takes the drops correctly, and throwing my coach Peter in the mix of a 3-way chat can help you get the results faster. So the whole first month of her trying, she definitely was not following it. So we revisited it a month later and broke it down for her on how she should do everything. Within a couple of weeks, she already had managed to lose 7 pounds. So she was stargazed, baffled, like her mind was just blown. And at that point, she was super excited to continue. That second month into the drops, I started revisiting the whole, okay, she's loving the product, she's loving the results. Let's try and see if she'll become a partner. She turned it down the first couple of times I had asked. But with the continuous coaching and the support behind, what me and Peter have given her, we revisited it again this month. And she immediately said yes. And I think it's because one, she realized she wasn't alone. And two, the consistency of helping her and supporting her behind her journey, let alone all of our other customers, she felt this the sense of community that she had behind her. So she is officially a brand partner. I made a post about it yesterday. So, please show her some love. She is super excited to continue this journey with us. And she's helping me expand here in Maui. So yeah, it's super exciting and I'm super happy for her. And I thank Peter so much for helping me get her onboarded. So yeah.
Congratulations. And that is so, 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 so awesome. What I love about what you just shared there, Dory, is that you really demonstrated one of the key values that we bring in this industry to consumers. And it's something that some of us may not even realize or be taking full advantage of. And that is the advantage of the fact that in this company, in this industry with Partner Co, right? Not only do we bring incredible value of the products to people, but we bring that added value of really being an advocate for our customers, for our consumers, and helping them, right, to get the
Mhm.
best value and get the best results from what they purchased. So it's more than just them buying products from us. They also get the value of getting a higher chance or a higher probability of success because they get us to support them and help them, and they get the community as well. And some of us, and I'm actually not speaking of anyone in this call, right? But just I'm saying people in general that join Partner Co or join this industry, they don't understand that that's a huge value that is being offered. They think I'm going to get a customer, sign that customer up, and then they never talk to that customer again. And if Dory did that, right, where would this customer be today? Certainly not a brand partner, right? Probably one of those people that said, "Oh, those things don't work," or that product didn't work, and now maybe even saying, spreading bad press about the products online or commenting on other people who are excited about the product. Instead, Dory didn't just take a customer that wasn't following the program and just leaving that person high and dry. She went in, right? She went in and said, "Let me help you get the best results. Let's make sure you're following the program correctly." And then it led to results. It led to this person now loving the products and now ultimately led to a brand partner. Fantastic, fantastic job, Dory. And that's again just another example of the way we need to do it to really help everybody see the full value of these products and the company and the community that we're a part of. So well
Thank
done.
you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Francine, it's now your turn. Would love to hear from you today.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so I have two things. First one is a follow-up about my friend that I shared. I think it was Monday I shared that she's a part of the challenge and she's enjoying it. She said she's like not hungry and whatever. So Kelly, I think, suggested I send her like follow-up scripts. So I did on Monday, I sent her the second week wins from the boards. She didn't reply to that one. And then yesterday I sent her the other one, the third week winning, like, let me help you order, blah, blah, blah. So then this morning I saw that she sent me a message that she's ready to order, but she needs help. So at some point today, I'm going to help her get on her subscription, hopefully. And so that's the first one. And then the second one is about a reel that I made, I think it was 2 days ago, about my nighttime beauty water. It's on my page. You can go look at it. And so I might get a customer from that because she's asked for the information for the Renew and Everglow because those are the tools that I use in the reel. And so yeah, I'm following up with her on the boards with using the scripts with that one too. So hopefully I get a customer from that. I think she's gonna order, but who knows when, because she's like a attention to detail person. She wants like the whole scientific stuff, so I'm being patient. But she's still engaging on all my stuff on Facebook. So that's it.
Very well done. Very well done. Nighttime beauty water. I love that. Is that something you coined, Francine, or did you catch that? Did you get that from someone else?
Well, I asked Chat GPT to give me some short little stuff based on the glow and that.
Mhm.
So he made me a bunch of little catchy phrases.
It's very catchy. I love it. I love it. Nighttime beauty water. So I am officially stealing that from you.
But
And
steal away.
I'm sure anyone else on the line too will probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. What I took away from that, everyone, is our system works, right? Following the system, following the boards app, the scripts that we have in there, the process.
Yeah. Because
Even if
this sounds too long, I'm like, but I'm just gonna send it because they say it works, whatever. So I just send it as is. I don't change anything. And it works.
all of that. Because human nature, we do this a lot as humans, is we will look at what is provided to us and then we second guess it. And we're like, oh, well, this is not the way that my people, I'm not gonna say it this way to my people. Let me make this adjustment, let me make that adjustment. And before you know it, your small adjustments have now changed the whole message, right, of what was being said. Are we guilty of that? Has anyone done anything like that before? Yes, I'm guilty, right? So it's refreshing to hear someone like Francine be like, hey, I literally just copy and paste it and sent it, right? Because they say this is what's getting the best results. I'm just gonna do it. So I love that. And with the other thing that I really loved from that story that Francine shared is the power of these calls, right? Think about this. She is giving us a follow-up of advice that she was given on Monday, right? And who knows, even that first step that led to um, Monday's result may have been inspired from another call that she was on, because I know Francine is like on all these calls, right? So each day, right, we're getting ideas, we're being inspired to take action, we're taking action, we're coming on, we're sharing, and then we might get some advice like Francine got on Monday. And then it's up to us to follow that advice, right? And it's always redirecting back to the system, redirecting, following the next step in the system. What's the next step? What's the next step? Francine did that, and it's leading to results. So absolutely love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And definitely would want to hear another update, Francine, when we see what happens next. Jolene, final one. We have just a quick minute, so definitely want to hear from you.
I'll keep it really quick, but it goes along with what you just said about second guessing what is written in the script and do you send it out. Had a customer last night message me it was too expensive. And so I jump in boards and I'm like, oh, I know they just said that there was this new script in there. So I search it, can't find it, jump to my mentorship. They say right here, I'm like, score. So I look at both of them and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just kind of reword it a little bit, give her two options. She can either do the PayPal version or she can do the referral post. Now, my previous business, I was so against referral posts and I almost did not include that one because I'm like, I can't. And I said, no, trust the system. Sent it. She took option one. She's going to do a referral post. She's a little older, so we got to work on some tech issues, but she's going to do the color block post and tag me and try to get her box for free. So thank you for the script.
Love that. Thank you so much. And again, just more confirmation of what we need to hear. And I say we, I'm talking about all of us, human beings. We are all the same in this manner where we second guess things. We sometimes feel like we might know what's better. And I'm speaking to myself, right? I'm number one guilty here. When I hear these examples like what Jolene just shared with us, it helps me open my mind more, right? And say, you know what? maybe I should just try what is there, right? And throughout my history of doing this industry, I found every time I did that, just like Jolene shared, it always worked out to my benefit, right? And because I remember even in the very beginning, when I first joined this industry back in 2001, I remember I was trying to get customers. Everything I was doing was not working. I looked at their suggestion, their training, their script, and I thought it was foolish. I thought I knew a better way. But it was not working. Finally, before I quit, this was my logic, my rationality. I said, well, I can't quit and say that this doesn't work without me at least trying what they said I should do. You know, I guess that was a really smart thing, because that led to me doing what they said I should do, and it worked. And here I am now, 20 plus years later in the industry, because of what Jolene just shared, is doing what the system says, trusting it, and then you'll actually see the results. So thank you for sharing that. That was a great way to conclude the IPA section of today's call. And so, as Mr. James says, the system works 100%. I couldn't agree with you more. So I appreciate all of you giving me time here today to be able to learn from you and to be inspired by your stories. And so at this point, we're going to close out. We're going to hand it over. I believe it's Miss Paula Allen, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's closing us out. So if
Good
there she
morning.
is. You're welcome. The call is yours. Hand it over to you.
Okay, so one bit of encouragement before I go into prayer. Just things that has been shared before. Utilize the groups, meaning groups that you join, whether it's about your dog or whatever. Mine was an inflammation group because I got a customer from that. And then she saw James make a post about Everglow. She asked if that was my company. I said yes. She ordered that. And now she just messaged me yesterday that she's going to order some noni, but have it delivered to her sister in the UK. So you never know where that's going to lead. And, James posting in our groups and all that he's doing, that opened up her eyes to things that we just hadn't spoken about yet. So utilize the groups to build relationships, to connect with others, to help them, and then utilize our groups to share your testimonies, because you never know who's going to be encouraged and who's going to benefit from that. And we truly are better together. So just wanted to give that encouragement before we went into prayer. God, we just thank you right now for this time that we have together. God, we thank you, Jesus, that you are with us from the moment that we wake up, and whether we're awake or you're always with us. God, I just feel a calm this morning, and I ask that you just let your peace fall upon each and every one of us. I also feel you're also desiring for us to do our part, to go and do what you have called us to do. That you've called us to do the most: repent, forgive, but love. We're to love others. So while we are loving and connecting with others, Lord, help us not just to talk to them and share with them about you, but also to share with them our stories so that we can help them with their health and their wellness. And they don't have to feel like they're alone. They don't have to feel like they don't have hope. God, we just thank you for this company. We thank you for Partner Co. And we ask that you would bless each and every person, all the way from the owners, all the way down to the person that's sitting on the sidelines right now, trying to decide what their role might be. God, we just pray that each and every person would be encouraged and uplifted that hears this, and turn to you for all things. We love you and we praise you. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
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 Your week, everyone.
Great job.
Amen.
Thank you, everybody.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thanks,
everybody.
everyone. Thanks, Dana.
God
Everybody
bless
have a
you.
blessed day.